Agreements. First, listen carefully. Second, do not answer in chorus. And third, participate well. Class, I hope that this agreement will strictly be observed during our class. Now, I have here a triangle. Using your protractor, measure the following angles of the triangle. Okay, what are the measures of the angle that you have? Is it 90 degrees? 30 degrees? What else? 60 degrees. So you have come up on these measures, the 30, 60, and 90 degrees. Do you have any idea of our topic for today? Yes, but before that, we will have our objectives first. Everybody, please read the objectives. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students must be able to A. Define the two types of special right angle. B. Find the length of the indicated side using the two special triangle. And C. Apply the two special right triangle theorems in measuring the side of the right triangle. So, our topic for today is about two types of special right triangle. Yes, there are two types of special right triangle. First, we will talk about the triangle whose angles measure 30, 60, and 90. It is called the 30, 60, and 90 right triangle. It states that this triangle is a special right triangle where the three angles measures 30, 60, and 90 degrees. It has also a theorem class. According to its theorem, the 30, 60, and 90 right triangle theorem, that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the shorter leg, and the length of the longer leg is square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Let's take a look at this example. So I have here a triangle, a right triangle class, whose angles measures 30 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. So the side of the triangle opposite to the 90 degrees angle is called the hypotenuse, whose measure is equal to twice the measure of the shorter leg. Yes, A stands for the shorter leg. I have labeled it. We will see it. And the side of a triangle opposite to the 60 degrees angle is called longer leg. Very good. So the longer leg has a measure of the square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Yes. So shorter leg stands opposite to the 30 degrees angle of the triangle, which we have labeled A. Do you get it, class? Okay, let's proceed. So I have here a practice problem. Given that a right triangle, whose measure is 30 degrees and 90 degrees, with the missing measure of the third angle. So, what is the value of the unknown angle? Yes, class, you will do it, you will answer it, and let us see if your answer are correct. Yes. So, we all know that the total or the sum of the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So, we have already 30 degrees and 90 degrees. So 30 plus 90 is 120. So 180 minus 120 is equal to 60. Therefore, the unknown angle measures 60 degrees. Very good. The next questions will be, find the length of the hypotenuse and longer leg when the shorter leg is equal to 14 centimeters. Yes, take your time, class, to answer. Now, let us check your answers. It states that the hypotenuse is equal to twice the measure of the shorter leg. Our shorter leg is 14 centimeters. Therefore, 14 times 2 is equal to 28 centimeters. And the longer leg is equal to square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Therefore, the shorter leg, which is 14 centimeters times the square root of 3, is equal to 14 times the square root of 3 centimeters. Yes, 14 and the square root of 3 centimeters is the answer for the measures of the longer leg. Have you checked your answer together with this practice problem? Very good. Now, we will have the second special right triangle. It is called the 45, 45, and 90 right triangle. It states that the three angles measures 45, 45, and 90 degrees. The same of the 30, 60, and 90 right triangle, it also has a theorem. Well, 45, 45, and 90 right triangle theorem states that the length of the hypotenuse is the square root of 2 times as long as each leg. Remember, class, that the leg of this right triangle, the two legs, are the same. Yes, it is the same. Imagine a square shape. Now, we will cut it into half its diagonal. Yes, class, it will have the same length of its leg. Let's proceed. So let's take a look at this example. So this is a 45, 45, 90 degrees right triangle where the hypotenuse measures square root of 2 times its leg. The hypotenuse also in this triangle, of course, is at the opposite side, the opposite of the 90 degrees angle. Yes, the side of the triangle. So, We will label the legs as A. I have another practice problem. Given that the hypotenuse is equal to 2 the square root of 2 centimeter, then find the length of the two legs. Yes, class, again, we will do it together. Do you have an answer right now? Right. The leg is 2 because we all know that the measures of the hypotenuse of this 45, 45, 90 right triangle is equal to the square root of 2 times its leg, which stands for 2. So the leg is 2. Very good, class. Let's proceed. Answer the following 5 points each. Number 1. Evaluate cos 60 degrees. Yes, evaluate cos, in other words, cosine 60 degrees. Number 2, evaluate sine 45 degrees and tangent 45 degrees. Class, please copy the problem and answer it on a clean sheet of paper. Are you done copying? Okay. Please. So, what again is the side of the 30, 60, 90 right triangle, which is opposite to the 90 degrees angle? Very good. It is called the hypotenuse. What about the side of the triangle opposite to the 60 degrees angle? Yes, it's called the longer leg. How about the side of the triangle whose side is opposite to the 30 degrees angle? Correct again. It is the shorter leg. So what does the 30, 60, and 90 degrees special right triangle theorem states? Yes, it states that the measure of the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, and 90 degrees special right triangle is equal to twice its leg. I mean, the shorter leg. Yes, twice the shorter leg. How about the measures of the shorter leg according to its theorem? Well, the shorter leg will stand as what it is. And the longer leg will measures square root of 3 times its leg. Bear in your mind, class, because we will have an activity after this. How about the theorem of the 45, 45, 90 degrees? special right triangle? Well, it states that the measures of the hypotenuse of the 45, 45, 90 special right triangle is the square root of 2 times its leg. So class, what does it call to the side of the 45, 45, 90 special right triangle whose facing opposite to the right or the 90 degrees angle? Yes, it is also called hypotenuse. Now I guess you're ready for our activity. Am I right? Let us see. Answer the following problem, 10 points each. If the length of the leg opposite to 30 degrees angle in a 30, 60, 90 triangle is 21 centimeters, then the leg of the opposite side of 60 degrees angle is. Number 2, if the length of the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90 triangle is 83 square root of 3 centimeter, then the length of the leg opposite the 60 degrees angle is. Yes, class, I want to see the solution. Copy the problem in a clean sheet of paper. Are you done? Sorry, I'm not in a hurry. Okay. Take your time to copy the problem. I will give you 5 minutes to answer the activity and 5 minutes again for this evaluation. So class, before I will end our discussion for today, do you have any question? Suggestions? Very good. Since you do not have any questions or suggestions, therefore, I believe that you already understood the topic for today. Are you done copying? Okay. Well, are you done answering? Okay, since all of you are done answering, please send your answer to Google Classroom so that I could be able to check all the answers. Just label the activity and label also the evaluation problem so I can recognize. So class, for the assignment, study in advance for the next topic. So before we will end our class for today, Let us pray. That would be all for today. Goodbye, class.